How you doing?
Great evening.
Doing well. How about you guys?
I will pass the Howard Cosell comparison on to my good friend Chuck Van Heck. And,
okay.
even though I was a fan. But thank you. We are here at Muscatine High School on a very rare Monday night game. This is a makeup game from earlier in the year that was canceled due to weather. We've got a lot of basketball this week ahead. Tonight, North at home. Tomorrow night, we have the girls' game, Burlington at home. Thursday night, we have a doubleheader here at home, which has been canceled twice. That'll be a girl-boy doubleheader with Clinton. And Friday night, of course, cake auction night, folks, where Davenport West comes to town for the Muskie girls and boys. So a lot of basketball. 6 games will bring you the next 5 nights from Muscatine High School. We want to see you guys out here at the gym, but if not, please listen to us live. Brian Musell and Chuck Van Heck here tonight. And Chuck, this one's going to be interesting. Davenport North, 6-8 on the year, 5-6 in the MAC, coming off a huge win over Davenport Central Saturday, 74-65. Central ranked in the top 10. The Muskies 0-14 on the year, 0-11 in the MAC. However, they've really improved as the year's gone on. I know that's hard to say on a winless team, but the Muskies in their last 5 games have held their opponents to no more than 55 in any of those games, and 2 of those games included North Scott and Bettendorf. So defensively, they're figuring some things out. They've got to work on the offensive end of the court and get a little more flow to their game.
That's correct. I think defensively they played really well, and I think tonight that can be kind of one of the keys to the ball game. North really doesn't shoot threes very well. At least they haven't all year long. They'll probably come out and burn a bunch tonight now. Having said that, but they're only shooting like 27% on threes. So with the way we pack things in, that's kind of sits into our key for the night. And hopefully that'll pan out tonight. Field goal percentage-wise, we're pretty close. So hopefully we can have a good ball game and get off to a good start.
The key for the Muskies, offense, only averaging 36 points a game. They need to get a game where they get to 50 or above, and if they do that, the way they've defended recently, they can be in this game. They can be there down the stretch and compete. Davenport North has to be coming in on a high, scoring 74, knocking off crosstown rival Central. They're led by 3 players that average double figures. TJ Vesey at 12 a game, Jaden Houston just over 11, and Quincy Wiseman over 10. The Muskies, of course, led by their terrific young sophomore Noah Yan at 13 points a game, and I thought played his best game of the year Friday night against Bettendorf.
He really looked good. He's 8th in scoring in the MAC, and that's really great for a sophomore. One of the things that I saw amazingly when I was looking through the quick stats today is that we've only shot 105 free throws for the season. Now we've made 54, so we're a little bit over 50% on that. But the next most is Burlington with 119, and North has shot almost 200 free throws. So that just tells us we're not getting into the lane, getting into the key, and we need to do more of that. And also we need to hit the boards hard. They've got a couple of good rebounders, and like I say, they don't shoot really great. So rebounding is going to be a key tonight. I think the team that gets a lot of rebounds is going to have an advantage.
Rebounding a key, and as always for the Muskies, taking care of the basketball. 273 turnovers in 14 games, so 19 plus a game is way too many to win basketball games, Chuck, and I think that's a big reason they don't get into many half-court sets and get to the rim. A lot of times that ball's turned over before they get that opportunity.
Right, and I think they've gotten a little bit better on that as the year's gone along. And hopefully they'll protect the ball tonight, because they'll have to, because the assist kid for North's got like 29, he's got 29 assists and about 12 steals, so he's going to be the thorn in the side of our ball handlers, so we got to be ready.
No doubt about it. Folks, we're going to step away for 60 seconds, and we'll be back with a great clip starting lineups. You're listening to Muskie Boys Basketball on KWPC 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
National Bank is proud to sponsor the On the Money program at Muscatine High School. When the volleyball, swim, basketball, and baseball teams score big, they earn money for the Muskie Boosters. Since 1997, their hard work has earned over $55,000 in donations from First National Bank. We are also proud to sponsor the Muskie Football Red Zone. Can't make it to the game? Don't miss a minute of the excitement. Tune into AM 860 or FM 95.1 to hear the games broadcast live. Go Muskies. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bank and Trust is pleased to be a voice of Muscatine Sports Booster and proud to be the corporate sponsor of the Muskie Mania program. Since 1995, it has resulted in donations totaling over $100,000 from the bank to the school. The money is used to pay for special non-budgeted needs. Watch the total grow on the CBI's Facebook page. And go Muskies. Aim high, bank strong. CBI Bank and Trust. Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
We are back at Muscatine High School, Davenport North, on the Muscatine Muskie and Makeup Boys basketball action here. I want to thank Affordable Metals, as always, for being our pregame show sponsor. And Chuck and I are sitting live at the Uptown Motors broadcast booth. Tonight, we will introduce the starting lineup sponsored by Great Clips. First for Davenport North at one guard, a 6'2 senior, TJ Vesey, the leading scorer. Another guard, Jaden Houston, a 6'1 sophomore, and Corey Prather, a 6-foot senior. Up front for North, Jamal Litt, a 6'1 junior, and Quincy Wiseman, a 6'2 sophomore. So Davenport North with two seniors, a junior, and two sophomores in the starting lineup. The head coach is Joe Ewan, and he's assisted by Justin Schultz and Justin Harper and Spencer Jones. For the Muskies, at one guard, starting in the backcourt, Sean Brown, a 5'10 junior, will be joined by Noah Yan, a 6'2 sophomore, Gabe Mulder, a 5'10 senior. Up front for the Muskies, Jake Thomas, a 6'4 junior, and Josh Diekman, a 6'6 sophomore. The Muskies have two sophomores, two juniors, and a senior. They're coached by John Wyndham and assisted by Joel Witchers. Chuck, a young team for North. You know, we talk about the Muskie sophomores, but there's a lot of fine underclassmen in the MAC this year.
Yeah, I think they're outstanding. A bunch of young kids, and they're fun to watch. And I know we're pretty proud of our two sophomores, but every team has a couple, so
this Houston,
the future looks great for a lot of teams.
Oh, yeah, Houston at number 5 is 6'1 sophomore. He's got the body of a senior already. Folks, we're going to step away for a national anthem. Great rendition of the national anthem, as always, Brian Musell and Chuck Van Heck here from Muscatine High School tonight. Chuck, what are you looking for early from the Muskies?
Well, I think we have to get off to a good start. If we can get a little lead on them and play our zone the way we've been playing, I think we've got a good shot.
North comes out in the road blues, white numbers and gold trim. The Muskies in the home whites, purple numbers and Vegas gold trim. And Jaden Houston, the 6'1 sophomore, will jump for North against Josh Diekman, the Muskie fine 6'6 sophomore.
Before we get too serious, Ryan, I think you got a great walk-up song to introduce you tonight for the game.
Yeah. My Johnny Cash wasn't available.
Yeah, what happened?
In the front court for North, it's Prather. He swings it over for Litt. Now it's Litt swinging it back to Prather. Now in the corner for Wiseman. He'll take a three good right out of the gate.
So much for threes.
3-zip for North. Chuck talked about their 27% shooting, and of course he jinxed them right away. 1-2-2 half-court pressure by North to open up. Jan has it in the front court for the Muskies. They run the double. They get it to Mulder down the right wing. Out to Josh Diekman at the top. Now to Jan. They swing it for Brown. Sean on the deck. Cross court for Mulder. Three out of the corner. No good. Rebound. Jake Thomas, no good. And the rebound's taken by Prather. Down the floor for North. Prather cross court pass for Litt. Litt drives the lane and he's fouled by Thomas. The first on Jake and the first on the Muskies.
Well, we got the rebound, but we got to put it in.
Thomas is another player, a junior, that's really improved as the year's gone on for the Muskies.
I think he's gaining some confidence, and he's looking a lot better on the offensive end.
Free throw on the way. Back iron, no good by Litt. Misses the first. Litt on the season, 50% from the stripe for the Wildcats. Second free throw good. 4-zip North. We've played a minute here in the first quarter. Jan dribbles it up. 1-2-2 pressure by North to Mulder. Mulder back to Jan. He dribbles to half court, cross court pass to Brown. And now it's stolen away in the backcourt by Litt. Passes it up ahead. Laid up and in by VC, and we got a timeout, Muscatine. 30-second timeout, 6:49 to play in the first. 6-zip North, and Chuck, that's not the start the Muskies wanted.
No, and that's the pressure we talked about that we struggle with. And actually, we handled it pretty well. We just didn't get that last pass in there.
And North just didn't get the turnover. They look to score when they get it. They turn and run, and they're jumped out to a quick 6-0 lead. 1 minute and 11 seconds into the first quarter here.
You know, that's one thing that North's going to do, or Central's going to do, is they're going to run and run and run.
Coach Wyndham burns a timeout early. Had to burn a few of those the other night, but the Muskies fought back. Jan now.
There's no use saving them.
North extends the defense a little bit, trying to trap. Now they get it to Mulder. Back to Jan. Now cross court for Diekman. Diekman has it on the right wing. He goes baseline and loses it, but I believe there's going to be a foul. No, it's just a turnover on the Muskies.
That's 2 turnovers already.
Prather brings it up the floor for the Wildcats. Oh, swings it over for VC. Wasn't ready, but he recovers. Baseline now for Wiseman. Now VC swings it to Prather. North resets. Muskies in their zone. Looks like a 1-3-1. It's stolen by Jan. Down the floor, but it's stolen right back by North, but Jan recovers again. Noah didn't give up on that one.
There's a scrum.
Sean Brown left wing for the Muskies. Now Diekman out high. There's a pass. North's getting their hands on everything early, Chuck.
They're quick.
Nate Diericks will check into the Muskie lineup for Sean Brown. Diekman will inbounds on the side. 5:59 to go in the first. North 6, and the Muskies nothing. Now North falls back, and it's like a 3-2 or 1-2-2 zone. Jan at the top of the key. Over to Mulder, corner for Diericks. Now there's a ball on the floor, slapped around and stolen by North. Here comes Jamal Litt. Down the floor to the rim. He loses it out of bounds. It'll be North ball. Joey Martinez checks into the Muskie lineup, now replacing Gabe Mulder.
It takes a while to figure out how quick they are. Now you got to be aggressive.
There's a nice inbounds pass, and it's good. Wiseman for 2. And North opens up on an 8-0 run. The Muskies got down 12-zip after one to Bettendorf the other night. But not at this pace. This is a much quicker pace. In the front court now. Diekman to the rim, and he's fouled by Wiseman. And that's how you break the pressure, Chuck. You go over the top.
Yeah, you just keep moving that ball and go over the top, and you're either going to score or you're going to get fouled.
Diekman will go to the line to shoot to 68% on the year, and the first one's good. Second one by Diekman, good. Josh makes a pair, and the Muskies are on the board, 8-2 North.
Coach had everybody back for that quickness. Get down the field floor.
Mikai Sisk is checked into the lineup for North. He swings it over to Vesey. Now he gets it to Prather. Prather goes baseline, cross court back to Vesey. Vesey now back to Prather. Swings it over for Sisk. Sisk cross court pass slapped away by Jan, and here come the Muskies. Oh, Jan in the front court for Martinez. Joey Martinez out high to Diekman. Now in the corner, Nate Diericks for three out of the corner. Long, no good. Rebound cleared by Prather. In the front court, there's a three in the right wing. Nice shot by Jamal Winston, and it's 11-2 North. And Chuck Van Heck said make him shoot the three, and they've knocked down two.
That's for sure.
But you're right, Chuck. Those are the
I didn't mean they could make him.
And there's a foul, and this is going to go on Sisk.
I just wanted him to shoot him, not make him.
His first and his second on North. Martinez pounds a dribble. Wiseman leads North with 5. 3-2 zone. Now they feed Diekman on the block. Josh to the rim, and good.
That was an excellent play.
Like to see Josh get the ball deep like that more often.
Yep, he won't.
11-4 North. There's Prather. Cross court for Vesey. Vesey out front now for Sisk. Swings at Prather for three left wing. Good. 14-4. 10-point lead, their biggest. 3.5 to play in the first. Martinez swings it to Jan. Now in the corner for Diekman. Josh back to Jan. Noah yet to get a shot off early on. Diericks to Martinez as they play catch out front. There's Noah Jan, three out of the left baseline. No good, rebound slapped out of bounds. It's going to be North basketball.
Well, we're moving the ball well. We're getting our shots. Hopefully we can make some.
Alex Seifert checks into the lineup, along with Winston checks back in, and Houston checks back in with Prather and Litt. Cooper Zeck into the Muskie lineup now. North playing a lot of bodies. Winston up.
So are we.
Muskies have gone 8 deep so far. Vesey at the top. Dribbles in, kicks it over to Wiseman. Actually, it's Litt, and Litt loses it. It's recovered by Jan. In the front court, over for Diekman. Josh on the left wing. Now it's Zeck, and the Muskies rotate. 2:40 to play in the first. North 14, and the Muskies 4. Cooper Zeck out high. Cross court for Jan. Tries to feed Diekman, but it's slapped away inside. But Josh recovers, goes straight up, and it's blocked out of bounds. It's going to be Muskie ball.
Once we get into the front court, we've been pretty disciplined. We're moving the ball well.
Martinez looks to get it in. Out front for Diericks. He takes a three, rattles, no good, rebound. Nice rebound by Winston, and here comes North. In the corner now. There's a three short by Houston, and here come the Muskies. Martinez, good pass to Jan.
Beautiful
lays
play.
it up and in.
That's the way to move the ball.
Joey Martinez with a great dime, and Jan finished. And it's 14-6 North. Houston cross court now. There's a three by Winston. 17-6. Their fourth three of the first quarter.
Did I tell you they could shoot threes?
I'm thinking you said something different.
Oh.
There's Jan Fieten-Zek, and now it's recovered by Diekman. Now Martinez to the free throw line. Ball stolen away by Litt. Down the floor, Jamal Litt. There's a shot up and in, but an offensive foul on Jamal Litt is a good charge taken by Noah Jan.
It's a way to get set.
Litt's first foul and the second, or the third on North. So it's VC, Prather, Houston on the floor along with Winston and Seifert for North. There's a pass out of bounds, turnover, Muskies. It's Jan Diericks, Martinez, Zek, and Diekman for the Muskies. Briggs Miller checks in now for Nate Diericks. Prather in the corner. There's a three, another three, good. Back-to-back threes for Winston, and it's 20-6, their fifth three. And Coach Wyndham wants another 30-second timeout. 1:14 to play in the first, and it's North 20 and the Muskies 6, Chuck. 5 threes on a team that was shooting 27% from behind the arc coming in.
It's amazing, but they've got good shots. There's nobody that had a hand in their face, so it's a little easier that way. But
this team obviously hitting their stride. We saw Central earlier in the year, and you and I both agreed that was the best team I thought I'd watch this year. And North just beat them Saturday by 9. So don't take this team lightly. They're good.
If they shoot this way, they'll beat a lot of teams, that's for sure.
Muskies break out of the timeout. That's the second timeout by Coach Wyndham here in the first quarter. And North now extending their pressure even more. There's Martinez. Joey bounces it to Jan, and the Muskies break pressure. Now they get their hand on another. Martinez over to Briggs Miller for three. Long, no good rebound. Diekman, Josh up, no good rebound. Cleared by VC. Down the floor to Prather. Prather back to VC. VC back to Prather. Takes a three, right wing, short. And a rebound cleared by Briggs Miller. Good rebound by Miller. Joey Martinez out high. Cross court now, Jan for three out of the left corner. Air ball, no good. And a rebound cleared by Sisk. Mikai Sisk back in the game. Out front for VC. And now Sisk, and they swing it over to Winston. Winston has 3 threes and 9 points off the bench. 6'3" junior. There's VC. Now to Sisk. And now good defense by the Muskies by Joey Martinez. And that's the end of one. It's Davenport North 20 and the Muskies 6. We're stepping away for 60 seconds. You're listening to Muskie Boys Basketball on KWPC 860 AM at 95.1 FM.
Hello, this is Jimmy Greenhoff from Toyota Muscatine, and I would love the chance to earn your business.
We have a great selection of new and used cars. Now is the time.
If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, please come down, give us a shot. We'll help you out in any way we can.
Hi, my name is TJ Deere. I'm the general manager here at Toyota Muscatine. Our information is free, so give us an opportunity to earn your business.
Home is your most valuable asset. Protect it with a metal roof from Affordable Metal Manufacturing.
After a hailstorm, we had damage to our roof. We got a new steel roof from Affordable Metal. The service was excellent. The contractor put it on really fast, and my wife and I love that our new steel roof has added value to our home.
Call Affordable Metal Manufacturing in Muscatine at 563-264-8255 8212 and ask about their standing seam roofing sale.
Muskie's open with the ball in the second quarter. Martinez bounces it to Jan, left corner. Joey swings it to Briggs Miller. Back to Martinez. North sitting back in a 3-2 zone. But a very active zone at that, Chuck.
Yeah, they move their feet real well.
Martinez now picks his dribble up, tries to feed it in the corner. Stolen away, and it's going to be an offensive foul on number 21, Quincy Wiseman, as Joey Martinez committed the turnover but made up for it with that, taking a tough charge here.
That is a courageous charge, let me tell you.
I was hurt, and that was right in front of us. Jan will inbounds for the Muskies. Muskies have Brady McDaniels checked in along with Zach. Briggs Miller, Joey Martinez, and Noah Jan. Martinez on the right wing. Feeds it inside. Zach to the rim. Lays up. No good. Good looking shot, and he couldn't get it to fall.
We got to get those if we want to have any chance to win this ball game.
And if we've seen anything, Chuck, if the Muskies can get it deep on the wing or the corner, they have post players open.
It's a big advantage down there offensively for us.
And North doesn't have a ton of size. Muskie's got a couple of 6'6" guys. There's VC. Oh, and he bumps into Martinez. There's Prather at the elbow. Tried to feed it in to Winston, but it's stolen away by Joey Martinez down the floor. Lays it up, no good. Rebound, Prather. And North's got a run out, 2-0. Oh. And there's a shot, and the basket counts as Houston lays it in. Briggs Miller with a foul from behind.
He should have just let him score. It was going to happen.
First foul on Briggs and the second on the Muskies. Third foul on the Muskies. VC will shoot one. And it's no good, and the rebound cleared by McDaniel for the Muskies. 22-6 North. 6:45 left here in the first half. Noah Jan bounces it from Martinez, and the Muskies reset. There's a pass inside, Zach on the block. Cooper kicks it out. Briggs Miller for three, left wing. Back iron, no good. There's a ball tapped out of bounds. It'll go to the Muskies. Nate Diericks checks in for Briggs Miller. Martinez tries to throw it in. The Muskies get it stolen on the inbounds. VC down the floor. Prather for three out of the corner. Rattles, no good. Rebound, Cooper Zek. Now to Jan. Muskies pushing tempo. They feed it into Brady McDaniel on the block. Back to Jan. Three on the right wing. Good. No, Jan, and that's a First National Bank three-pointer.
Moving the ball well, and we get our good shots.
Scott Ingstad from First National Bank sitting across the way. There's Litt on a hesitation dribble, lays it up and in, and he's fouled. And that foul's on Noah Jan, and that's going to be the first on Noah, and the fourth on the Muskies. Litt will go to the line to shoot one. 50% on the year. Free throw by Litt is good. 25-9 North. Matches their biggest lead of 16. 5:51 left here in the first half. Seifert back in the game for North. There's Mulder's check back into the Muskie lineup. Cooper Zek has it in the middle to Jan. Jan hesitation dribble, kicks it in the corner for Diericks. Back to Zek, and the Muskies reset. Zek at the elbow for Mulder. Now in the corner for Jan. They swing at Derricks. He'll take a three, top of the key, no good. And a rebound. Hits the apparatus. Check with just the strap. What do you guys call that?
I call it the strap.
Hit the strap.
They're pain, that's for sure.
5:15 to go in the half. 25-9 North. Seifert to Winston, deep three, good. But we've got a foul, an offensive foul on a screen. And they're going to call it on Corey Prather. His first.
Well,
took away Winston's 4-3.
Boy, I needed that.
Ooh, wow. Muskies get a break there. 25. North fans not happy with that call.
No, they're not.
Diekman has it in the half court for Derricks. Now to Mulder and Jan. Muskie's going side to side. That's tough to attack. Mulder bounces in the corner. Now Derricks. He feed Diekman in the block. Josh to the rim, rejected from behind by Winston. VC down in the front court, drives it on Jan, lays it up and in. 27-9 North. Timeout Muscatine. Full timeout, 4:39 to play in the first half. Davenport North 27 to Muskie's 9. We're stepping away for 30. You're listening to Muskie Boys Basketball on KWPC 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
Hi, this is Max.
Need something fast? Come to Westside Store and grab a hot, fresh Godfather's Pizza. They're made with the freshest ingredients, 100% real meats, cheeses, and fresh vegetables. The Muskies and Godfather's Pizza, a winning combination. Call 263-7214 now to order yours tonight, or stop by the Westside Store on the corner of Cedar and Hauser.
Hi, this is Brian Musell, voice of the Muscatine Muskies. Before each broadcast, I get a hot, fresh Godfather's Pizza from Westside Store, proud supporter of Muscatine Muskie Athletics.
Classes start soon. Learn more at eicc.edu.
Zach on high for the Muskies. Over to Mulder.
And we have not finished several times.
To Mulder. Gabe cross-court pass for Derricks, and it's slapped out of bounds, Muskie ball.
These guys are too quick to throw that type of pass.
Mulder out high. Weissman now at the top of that zone at 6'2". Not a tall team, Chuck, but very athletic.
And they can jump.
A lot of players at 6 foot or above. Derricks swings it to Mulder. Mulder feeds it on the block for Zach. Back to Derricks, three, top of the key, no. And the rebound cleared by Prather. Into front court now. Wiseman misses a shot. Seifert with a rebound. Now there's Winston for three. This one's short. He cools off of here, and Jan gets the rebound. Zach to Jan. Corner for Mulder. Mulder goes baseline, and there's a ball slapped out of bounds. It'll be Muskie ball.
So it's really tough to do those long passes against them.
Mulder will inbounds in the corner. Now he gets it right back. Feeds Diekman, and he loses it, but a foul, and it's going to go on Jamal Winston. That'll be his first. And the 6th on North. Next team foul, and the Muskies will be in the bonus. There's a corner pass for Jan. Good, Noah Jan.
That was a great play there Coach drew up.
Second three-pointer for Jan, another First National Bank three-pointer, and it's answered right away by Quincy Wiseman. Didn't even get a chance to plug the people at First National. That was so fast. 30-12, 18-point lead. Matches their biggest. And the 6th three-pointer of the night for North. There's a ball slapped out of bounds. It'll be Muskie ball. Houston checks back in along with VC. Seifert and Prather check out.
Well, they run them in and out, don't they? They're all about the same.
Mulder out front. Swings it for Zach. Cross court now for Dierks. He'll take a three. Back iron, no good. And a rebound cleared by Vesey. In the front court. For Sis, there's a corner. Back iron, no good by Winston. Rebound this time. Houston lays it up and in.
Can't give him second shots.
32-12, North by 20. There's a double team. Noah Jan. They're stolen by Vesey. They got a 4-on-1. And Gabe Mulder with a heady foul there. That's a layup. It's going to be the first on Gabe and the fifth on the Muskies.
You can't give up your dribble there, and they double you so quick.
They invite you to cross half court, and they're going to clamp the trap on you.
Yep.
And you're right, Chuck. You pick it up, and you're in trouble. There's an inbounds pass out front now. There's traveling and a good call by the official. 2:27 left in the half, 32-12 North. You get away with that in the NBA, but still they do call that in high school.
We hope so.
Jan over for Mulder, tipped away and stolen by Sisk to the rim, lays it up, no good, rebound, slapped out of bounds, it'll go to North. Joey Martinez checks in for Noah Jan. 2:15 to play in a half, 32-12 North. Wiseman has it, there's Sisk. He goes baseline, drives, nice feed to Winston, lays it up and in, and he's fouled. He'll go to the stripe to shoot one, and Winston, 3 threes in the first half, and now he's got a shot to complete a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
What was his stats going into the game? He was way down there.
Yeah, Winston, he had scored 2 points so far this year.
He was buried.
So he's a secret weapon. He's got it all going here. And the free throw good. A 6'3" junior now leads North with 12 points. And it's 35-12 North. McDaniel cross-court pass out of bounds. Turnover Muskies. And Jake Thomas will check back in for Brady McDaniel. So it's Thomas, Braden Seaman has checked in, Cooper Zek, Gabe Mulder, and Joey Martinez for the Muskies. Clock under 2, 35-12 North. Sisk has it. He swings at Winston. He's going to take another deep three splash. He's got 15. There's a steal by Sisk, lays it up and in, and a foul on Martinez.
Their quickness is just killing us right now.
Winston with 15. Folks, remember Chuck Van Heck said the key to tonight's game was they don't shoot threes well. Well, they've got 7 in the first half.
Well, I'm never going to check the stats again.
We're going to take a match of these stats. There's a free throw, and it is good. And a three-point play by Mikai Sisk is good, and it's 41-12 North. $1:40 to play here in the first half. Cross-court pass almost stolen. Seaman gets it. There's a trap, and now it's back to Jan, who's checked back in. Noah Jan over for Joey Martinez. 1.5 minutes to play in a half. Coach Wyndham's called 3 of his 5 timeouts. They feed Zek inside. Now Jan for 3 out of the corner. Air ball, no good. Rebound, Winston. And here comes North. Prather in the front court. Out front now for Sisk. Back to Winston. You're going to let it fly again. This one's no good. And a rebound, Joey Martinez. Up ahead for Jake Thomas, out of bounds. Turnover, Muskies. How many is that, Chuck? Do you have a?
Well, I've got us for 12 right now for the first half. But we started out the first 2 or 3 minutes handling it pretty well, and then
North has made us speed the tempo up. We're playing a lot quicker than we can, quite frankly.
Their quickness just turned it around.
Seifert checks back into the North lineup, replacing Houston. And now Sisk walks it over half court. 1 minute to play in the half. Seifert out front. There's Winston. He's not hesitating. Knocks down another three. And
he's on fire.
Folks, I don't think I've seen a shooting performance. Well, I saw him last year with Joe Wieskamp.
Yeah.
As a visitor, I remember Marlon Stewart with North Scott a few years ago knocking us down for 8. There's a ball stolen away. Ahead for Sisk. He goes to the rim. Rejected by Joey Martinez on a good block. And it'll be North ball.
But we expected it out of those guys. We didn't.
Correct.
Even,
yeah, they're a couple of Division I basketball players.
Yeah. This guy may join him.
44-12 North, 39 seconds to play in the half. Lit to inbounds for Winston. And the fans want him to keep shooting, and why not? There's a nice move by Lit. No, but he tips it in. 46-12. 18 first half points for Jamal Winston. Martinez to Zach. There's a ball stolen by Seifert. To Prather. North are going to get the last shot of the half. Winston another three, and he's knocked down, no call, but the rebound on the deck picked up by Jake Thomas.
Nice hustle, Jake.
Great hustle by Jake Thomas.
That's
and
good.
We played one half, and it's Davenport North 46, and the Muscatine Muskies 12. We're going to step away for 2 minutes, and we'll be back with a Pete's Tap halftime show. You're listening to Muskie Boys basketball on KWPC 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
I lose my edge, but when my cut's right, I'm right. I'm back to being me. My dimples activate. My cleft chin becomes cleftier. I get a twinkle on my tooth, and I speak fluent French. Garbage, chaise lounge, mayonnaise.
Au revoir. Get in, get out, back to greatness. Download the online check-in app. Great clips. It's gonna be great.
Motors remind you it's time to winterize your vehicle, and Uptown Service is here to help. We'll inspect your vehicle's tires, belts, hoses, and more for the weather ahead and recommend any work to be done, including engine tune-ups. With winter driving comes an increased risk of collision. Uptown Motors has you covered with our new body shop. We make a stressful experience less painful with free estimates, loaner cars, and expert body repair backed by 50 years experience. We welcome insurance work and may be able to help with your deductible. Uptown Motors Service and Body Shop, Muscatine, just in time for winter and just in case.
Co-owner of Quality Transports, inviting you to see our 21-passenger bus or our 12-passenger limo. We can take your group to a ball game, the casino, shopping, wedding receptions, or out for a fun day on the town with family and friends. Schedule now. Weddings or family events, traveling together is more fun. Quality Transports has you covered, safely and on time. Reach us at 563-770-0156. Thank you.
How well do your children see? You know the difference between an eye screening and a complete eye exam by an optometrist may be the difference between a child prepared to learn and a child with a vision-related problem. The Vision Center optometrists examine children that are unable to read an eye chart. Remember, routine eye exams are most important, knowing that 1 out of 4 kids have a visual disorder. Come to the Vision Center PC, only the finest care.
Vision Center PC is a proud supporter of the Muskies.
Some wings and just enjoy the friendly atmosphere at Pete's Tap. Folks, this is quite a display of basketball. Unfortunately, it's by Davenport North. This first half, they've been outstanding, and we knew coming into this as a makeup game from a week and a half ago, they were going to come in really with a purpose, and they have. They knocked off crosstown rival Central, who I believe was ranked 6th in the state on Saturday, 74-65, and I saw Central, Chuck and I did earlier this year. They're an outstanding team. North jumped on the Muskies early. They scored the first 8 points of the game, jumped out to leads of 10-11, and closed out the quarter with a 14-point lead at 20-6. Second quarter, a lot of the same. Jumped out to big leads, 18-20, 23, and the hits just kept coming. They closed out the first half on a 16-0 run from 30 to 12 to 46 to 12. They lead the Muskies by 34, and unofficially I've got them for 7 3-pointers, and they're led by Jamal Winston, a 6'3" junior who had only played 2 games this year going into tonight, Chuck, and he's got 18 at the half, and as if they needed a shot in the arm, if they continue to play like this team's going to be a handful in the tournament.
They can play with anybody, that's for sure. They are a solid ball club. They play pretty good defense, and we have had, to my count, 13 turnovers. We've missed about 4 or 5 short layup shots, and if we'd cut down on those, it would have been a better game, but it's going to take a really good team to beat them the way they're playing tonight.
Chuck, you've been in coaching and in athletics your entire life. We got a great group of kids here. We got a good basketball coach in Coach Wyndham and Coach Witchers, a couple of great coaches, great with kids. And these kids are hurting more than anybody. And, you know, the Muskie community needs to support these guys. They're student athletes. They're not athletes, they're student athletes, like all kids are at the high school level. What do you tell them, and how do you keep them going in the right direction? Because you know, we're pulling for them, but you know it really hurts those kids in there to run off the floor at home and see something like this.
Well, it's really difficult for the coaches and the players. The only thing you can do is you got to keep positive, and you've got to make they're out there hustling hard. I've seen some teams that just have totally quit, and they're out there hustling hard. Like I say, you just got to stay positive, and you just got to continue working at it. And we've said this before. Coach Wyndham didn't get here till school started and missed all summer, and I know Coach Witchers worked with them, but it's not the same without having your head coach there. So they were behind the 8 ball to begin with, and I just think that between now and next year, they just have to be in the gym as much as they possibly can, and working on shooting, working on ball handling, and they get in there and play in the summer league. You know, that's the only way they can improve. If they don't do it, it's not going to get any better for them.
No doubt about it. And the Muskies, these kids are working hard. They're terrific kids, and they have shown signs of. We talked about it in the pregame. They've really been defensively. They've really stepped it up. We knew they were challenged offensively. They're still trying to find their way. Their leading scorer are 2 sophomores, and those kids have grown a lot this year. But tonight is just one heck of a show in the first half by North. And I think Coach Wyndham's going to look for the small victories, like let's try to go win the third quarter and then go from there and build on something. There's a lot of basketball to be played and a lot this week. They've got 4 games. There's no time to go practice. They play tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So,
well, I think they got 2 good shots to win. I think they've got Burlington and they've got Clinton. Both of those teams are beatable. I wouldn't say sitting here before this game that North was going to be beatable. I was just hoping that we could play a good game and see what happens. But those 2 are beatable teams, and that's what he has to work for the second half.
No doubt about it. Okay, folks, 46-12 North at the half. We're stepping away for 2 minutes on the Pete's Tap halftime show, and we'll be back with second half coverage. You're listening to Muscatine Muskie Boys Basketball on KWPC 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
Pete's Tap, home of the 40s, serving Muscatine, Wilton, West Liberty, Iowa City, and the Quad Cities area for years. Pete's Tap serves appetizers, wings, burgers, fish, and more. Their hours are 11 to 11 Monday through Thursday, 11 to 2 a.m. on Friday, 11 to 12 on Saturday, and noon to 10 on Sunday. Pete's Tap has over 30 different sauces for wings. Take advantage of their abundant sauces during Monday's 50-cent wings. Make Pete's Tap your home for wings, beer, and sports. Pete's Tap. So much more than a bar, come as you are. Pete's Tap proudly supports Muskie Athletics. Go Muskies!
Community Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of area high school athletics and activities. You can find Community Bank and Trust locations in Columbus Junction, Muscatine, Wilton, and Wapello. Here's to a great year in the classroom and on the field. Visit Community Bank and Trust online at www.commbk.net and download the free Community Bank and Trust mobile app available for iPhone and Android devices. At Community Bank and Trust, they put people first. Member FDIC.
Simple, or maybe something a little more complex, or maybe your just doesn't work. Whether it's a service call, remodel, or new construction, Kirk Butcher Plumbing brings you quality, friendly service with over 40 years of experience working for you. Kirk Butcher Plumbing is the area's leading plumber serving all of Muscatine County, offering you the best rates, so you not only get experience, you save money as well. And his fast, friendly service means you don't have to live with that for too long. Call Kirk Butcher today, 264-6105.
Hi, this is Maxine Mendoza from the all-new Burrito Factory on Park Avenue in Muscatine.
Come see how they press their tortillas fresh to order. Pick your ingredients and watch them prepare your creation right before your eyes. Try their new wet burrito today. They pack it with tasty chicken, pork, or steak with fresh salsa and guacamole, wrap it together, and smother it with warm queso. It's a Burrito Factory favorite, made right before your eyes. Their ingredients are made fresh each day for you.
Come see the new Burrito Factory on Park Avenue in Muscatine. Like us on Facebook.
This is North 46 and the Muskies 12. Jamal Winston led North with 18, and Quincy Weissman 8 in the first half. Noah Yan had 8 of the Muskie 12 points. Noah's been a consistent scorer all year, averaging 13 a game, and didn't let us down there in the first half with 8 on a pair of threes and another poop.
You know, Brian, for the last 4 years, but especially the last 2 years, we had that great player, Joe Wieskamp, and we all love to watch him play and everything, but he did so much for us. It was tough for these other kids to develop, and I think we're seeing that right now, and hopefully we can turn that around.
Yep. And the Muskies come out with their starting 5: Sean Brown, Gabe Mulder, Noah Yan, Jake Thomas, and Josh Diekman. And North comes out with Jamal Litt, Quincy Weissman, TJ Vesey, Jaden Houston, and Corey Prather as we're underway in half number 2. Vesey dribbles to the right wing. Muskies go man. Out front for Weissman. Now Prather. He kicks it in the corner, and there's a 3 by Weissman. Actually, by Litt, splash, and it's 49-12. 8-3 of the game. And we do have a running clock to open the second half now. 37-point lead for North. Brown picks his dribble up now, gets it to Mulder. North sitting back in that very active zone. They did not press there. Thomas kicks it to Yan, now to Mulder. They swing it to Brown. Now Noah Yan, he dribbles baseline, 17-footer good.
Nice shot.
Very nice shot by Yan. He has 10, he's in double figures. 49-14 North. There's Houston, good-looking sophomore he is. Prather over for Litt. Now it's in the corner for Vesey, and the ball slapped out of bounds. Be North basketball.
You know, Litt's only tried 16 threes all year, and he's hit a couple tonight.
There's Vesey. Sean Brown on him. Vesey drives it. Good defense by Brown. Stripped it away. Here come the Muskies. Mulder to Yan. Back to Mulder. Now to Brown. Back to Mulder. Gabe corner for Yan. Noah drives into the lane. There's a floater. Rattles out. No good. Rebound Prather, and he loses it out of bounds. It'll be Muskie ball. Student section hasn't given up, Chuck.
No, they're ready. They're ready.
Mulder out high for the Muskies. Three-two zone. Now they swing it to Brown out high.
Got to keep moving the ball.
Exactly right, Chuck. It's a little stagnant here. Yep. The zone doesn't have to work very hard if the ball doesn't go anywhere. Diekman's shot, no good. Rebound. Jake Thomas working hard. Josh to the rim, lays it up, no good. Gets it again, and he's fouled. Good hustle by Diekman and Thomas there.
They worked hard. Again, we've got back into a little control here. And
VC with a foul. First one on North. Now they kick it out to Brown. To Mulder. Jake Thomas, top of the key, cross court for Jan. Jan puts it on the deck, back to Mulder. Now it's Jan. Jan to Mulder. Mulder kicks it to Brown in the corner. Sean dribbles baseline, now he kicks it back to Gabe Mulder. Deep three by Mulder. Long, no good, and a rebound cleared by Houston. Down the floor comes Houston. In the lane, nice pass. Laid up and in.
Beautiful play.
To VC. 51 to 14, 37-point lead. Continuous clock here at Muskie High School. There's Houston, a fine sophomore. Throws it ahead to Litt. Litt down the lane, lays it up and in. 53-14.
They should have a good track team.
Told at halftime that Houston is the younger brother of Janai
Nice,
Houston,
all the way down.
the fine girls player from North of a couple years ago. 5 new bodies coming to North, gonna clear the court here. VC with the steal down the floor for North. Goes in on Diekman, shot up, no good. Rebound on the floor, slapped out of bounds. And it'll be North basketball. And 5 new bodies for North as they bring the starters off the floor with 3:41 left here in the third and a 53-14 lead. Diekman checks out for the Muskies.
Diekman did a nice job there. He moved well.
And Thomas, they check out for McDaniel and Zek. So we've got Jamal Winston checks in now. Oh, we've got a 30-second timeout North. So 3:26 left in the third, 53-14 North. And when they come back, I'll give you the guys that are in here. It looks like number 25, Mike Green, is checked in. Alex Seifert played a lot in the first half. Jamal Winston, their leading scorer with 18, checks back in. And we'll get the other ones, they walk out. They're in a huddle right now, folks. Okay, number 2 checks in, Sam Wellman. And Mikai Sisk. And he played a lot in the first half. So 2 new players that didn't play in the first half are Mike Green and Sam Wellman. Jan brings it up the floor for the Muskies. He leads the Muskies with 10 of their 14. There's Brown working on a McDaniel screen. Now to Mulder. Back to Brown. Cross court, tried to get it to Jan, but it's deflected. Now they get it to Zek. Back to Noah Jan. Corner 3. Good. Noah Jan with a First National Bank three-pointer. Go see Wayne Johansson at First National Bank of Muscatine. 53-17. There's a pass inside now to Seifert. Seifert back to Winston. Now in the corner for Wellman. Wellman, cross-court pass for Sisk. He'll take a 3. Good.
The nets are burning.
56-17. I got 10, Chuck. I'm counting 10 threes, I think. Unless I missed one.
You can stop any
Not bad for a team that's shooting 27% from 3.
Well, it's true.
There's Jan to Mulder. Feed it into McDaniel.
Somebody told me stats don't lie.
There's Jan on the left wing. Cross court for Brown. He'll step into a 3. Long air ball, no good. A rebound to North. And the North student section has traveled here tonight.
Yeah, I think it's a sophomore team.
Oh, is that who it is?
Yep.
I didn't turn around to look. 1:55 and ticking as we do have a continuous clock here. Sisk out front for Wellman. Over to Winston, now to Green. Back to Winston. He turned down a shot. There's Sisk feeding it inside to Seifert. Cooper Zek, great hustle. And a steal by Cooper Zek. Jan in the front court. Over to Zek. Now they feed McDaniel on the block. He dribbles in, now back to Mulder, and they get it to Diericks, who's checked in. Gabe Mulder feeds McDaniel. He drives to the rim, lays it up and in. Brady McDaniel.
Good job.
His first basket. And it's 56-19. There's a three top of the key by Sisk. He has 9, and it's 59-19, 40, their biggest lead. Mulder. Cross court for Dierks. Back to Mulder. A step into a three. Back iron, no good. Rebound. McDaniel. And the foul is going to be on Alex Seifert. Good hustle by Brady McDaniel, Chuck.
He's hustling. He's a hard worker.
Always plays hard when he's in the game.
He's improved a lot in the last year.
Martinez checks in to the Muskie lineup for Gabe Mulder. Jan is the only Muskie starter still on the floor for either team. There's Martinez. Top of the key. Joey throws it in. It's stolen away by Green to Sisk. Sisk drives the lane. Cooper Zek slaps it away.
Good job by
And
Cooper.
that's the end of 3. It's North 59 and the Muskies 19. We're stepping away for 60. You listen to Muskie Boys basketball on KWPC 860 AM at 95.1 FM.
Protect your home with Bosch Pest Control. Bed bugs, Asian beetles, spiders, fleas, crickets, termites, moles, and more. Bosch Pest Control uses cutting-edge technology to protect your home from these annoying pests. Bosch Pest Control is always training their technicians so they'll be able to provide you with the best service and protection. Bosch Pest Control, across from Harper's on Grandview Avenue, South Muscatine. Don't squash them, Bosch them.
Known for their honest and friendly service, Trucks Unlimited of Muscatine is a family-owned business where your vehicle is in reliable and capable